Well, hello. Obviously, it's been a while again since I have done one of these videos. Surprise, surprise. Don't know when the last one was made. Probably, if I were to guess, it would be November. And right now, it is February. And so let's get to it. Obviously, there has been a lot that has been going on in that time frame because life happens, and so life has happened. Let's list out some good and some bad. So let's start out with some bad. My neck fucking hurts. Sometime, I don't know how long ago, I was at the park with a friend of mine, throwing the old football around. Yeah, felt something in my neck that didn't feel good. Went through some pain then, kind of got over that. Then, I would say, a couple months after that, kind of just started feeling sore again. And then while it was sore, I tripped over something and really fucked it up again. That was on this side. And then it took me quite a while to recover from that. And then now, 3 days ago, now this side fucking hurts. And I've come to a couple possible conclusions. A, maybe this side has just been overcompensating for a long time about this side. B, I did just travel from Seattle, or I did just go to Seattle and come back. And on the way there and on the way back, I did just read. And so I think I was just stuck, and I was in the middle seat on the way back, so I was kind of like... So I think I was kind of just stuck doing this, looking down the whole time for a good, that's what, 2-hour flight? So that mixed with all of the time I am spending kind of on the computer doing this kind of thing. And so I think my neck just isn't happy. And so I feel trapped in my body. When I say that, I just mean when I'm not flexible, I just feel trapped and I don't like it. And then throw into that the metaphor, if you will. I feel trapped in my house. As you know, you, as in the person who's not watching because no one watches this shit, I bought out my house a couple of years ago and I just don't like it anymore. I don't like the space. I don't like the environment. I don't like which part of the city I'm in. Blah, blah, blah. Complain, complain, complain. But I feel trapped in it. And I feel trapped because I'm broke and I don't have money to put into the house in order to sell it. Yeah. So I think trapped and trapped don't really go well together. But then again, I guess they do. I mean, it makes sense, right? That I feel trapped inside of my body and outside of my body. Which is why, number 3, I am depressed. I'm pretty fucking sad. The last month, or if not, maybe a little less than that, 3 weeks, I don't know, I have been dealing with quite the amount of loss. I lost a mother who I inherited when I lost my mother, close to 10 years ago, and that's been tough. I've been helping the family out, I've been helping a close friend of mine out, and it just fucking sucked. And yeah, with that, just brought a whole host of emotions. I saw some old friends, I, felt some things, blah, blah, blah. It's been a little rough. What else? Can I list any good things? I went on a little trip to San Diego, which was cool, fun. Went to go visit an old manager who's having a baby. Went to go see him before the baby came out. Had a good time. Then the next week I did go out to Seattle, visit my sister, went with my dad, got to see Hamilton, the musical, which was freaking awesome. Sat third row, which was a very, very cool night. Awesome experience. Thank you, Emily, for getting the tickets and inviting me and Dad. Had a really good time. Went to the Science Museum, which was freaking cool. Would love to go again by myself because I just like being by myself, and I think it would be cool to go back by myself. Anyway, that was cool. I've been getting consistent work with video stuff. Again, I do co-host a YouTube channel talking about cryptocurrency, which I really do enjoy. And it has become, I'd say 80%, 70% of my income. But with that, I've noticed, since I need to do that to make ends meet, I do not have a lot of time or energy left to do these kind of things. Don't get me wrong, I get to be creative in, the videos I create on that channel, but it's not this, and this is really good for me, and this is really cool, and I like doing this stuff, but because I guess I am used to getting paid now for video editing stuff, sometimes, I guess, all the time, since I spend so much time on the computer, I really don't have time to edit these kind of videos or make these kind of videos, which is sad because this is important to me. It's kind of like a diary, which is very good, getting my thoughts out, just so they're not in anymore, which I have been writing, and that's cool, but, I don't know. So all that just means is I don't really know. And it's been holding me back from doing these kind of videos. And I looked back at when I started making these, and I was on a good path. And I'm not saying I'm not now. Everything's really fine. I don't really want to be complaining. I'm a big baby, and I just wish. That's all. And I hate this neck thing. And anyways, what about some good things? Well, I kind of just listed some good things. That was Seattle and all that stuff. Today I also had a talk with a friend of mine about business stuff, maybe getting more business work, maybe getting more video work through this friend of mine who wants to start a marketing/branding company. But if I were to admit, I don't really see there's no initial funding, and so because I'm in a bind with my finances, I don't have a lot of working memory space in my head to really be able to be of highest value. And so basically I'm worrying about my finances, and that keeps me from being the best person I can be, and that sucks. But it was nice to talk today. I came in with a lot of concerns and fears, and a lot of them were validated in a good way. And I guess I just want things to be easy. I just want someone to knock on my door and say, here's a business license. We know you wanted it. We did everything for you. Oh, P.S. here's some funds. No need to pay us back because we're just cool people who give out money to people. And that's what I want to happen. And I almost feel like that's what I'm waiting to happen. It's not gonna happen, and so I just need to do a little more growing. I have this vision of my next steps being to force myself to find a place to rent, move all my stuff, because right now the area that I live, the city that I live, is pretty hot when it comes to people buying houses. So I think I can sell it within a month, if not 2 weeks. And so if I force myself to get out of the house and start paying rent somewhere else, I feel it will give me motivation and strength to at least come in, maybe do a couple things to the house, and just making it more attractive and sellable, and then start the next chapter. I've gone back and forth with, I could probably, rent out a room, blah, 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 I could do this, could do that, but at the end of the day, I know I don't want to be here anymore, so why prolong that? But then my mortgage is a lot cheaper than most rents, so I'm trying to find a place where I can rent in an area that I want to be, that's not going to be super expensive, which is very difficult. It's going to be difficult. I've been trying to talk to some people, but, people are complex and they have their own lives, and why the fuck would anyone really want to help me out, blah, blah, blah. And so I got all that on my mind, and then I think that that's going to solve the issue of why am I depressed, which I know in the long run it's not that. It's never, if I were to look back at my life, it's always, that next thing will make me happy. And, again, I'm doing okay. I am going to the gym consistently, and I'm liking the results I get from that. I'm eating pretty healthy. There's a couple days where things slip. I might have been drinking a little too much the last couple days, which I hope I keep myself accountable and stop that very soon. What else? Then there's this whole thing of just not staying in Las Vegas. Everywhere I go, everywhere I visit, meaning San Diego and Seattle, I always come back. On my way back, I'm sad because I don't want to come back to this place. And I know I just need to experience life somewhere else. And so there's the fears in that. There's the fears in leaving my comfort here. Is it a comfort in sorrow? Is it a comfort in sadness? Is it a comfort in my dad being here? Blah, 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 blah. Definitely could have set up this shot to look more aesthetic. Too late now. What else? Anything else? Me? There are people that I was blessed to have the opportunity to talk to and just be in the presence of people that are a person that I really miss and that I really enjoy being in my life. And because of my past behavior and because of my past decisions, I no longer have that opportunity. And so with the events that happened, I was able to see them and probably saw them too much. And it was really nice. And then I guess going through the withdrawal of that and once again having to understand how my behaviors and how my decisions have led me to the position I'm in is pretty rough and it sucks. And that could also be a reason why I feel pretty low. But I'm happy that I can consciously talk about it, and I'm happy that I can think about it and reflect on it. At the end of the day, I'm still blessed to be breathing. I'm still blessed to be in good health and to have people who love me in my life. And maybe I just need to be more grateful and just focus on those things. Cool. Well, I guess I will now, it got really dark. I guess now, watch this. Woo. I guess now maybe I will give myself the opportunity once again to just leave a nice little montage of everything I have captured with my camera phone and just leave it at that. Maybe play some nice music. It's my life. Okay, I feel a little better. Thank you for listening.
How would you take it to an independent film festival? What? They take it
No,
to...
it's a file that says MP3 or MP4.